Hello everybody, welcome back. This is part 3 of today's video, April 23rd, 2020. We're in Unit 7, Lesson D, page 90. Unit 7, Lesson D, page 90. Uh, for the part 3, we're going to practice reading information about uh, grocery shopping, okay? So in order to do that, we're going to do lesson D together. So let's begin. So lesson D, exercise 1, before you read. Talk. Shirley and Dan are shopping. Look at the picture, answer the questions. Number 1, where are they? So let's look at the picture first. This is Shirley. This is Dan. Dan has some cash out. We see bananas, loaf of bread, apples, pizza, and this is a cashier. And then, so where are they? We can assume that they're at a grocery store, but if we look more closely, we can see that they're actually at a supermarket called Save More. Save More supermarket. So now, question number 2, what are they doing? If we look at the picture again, they're about to check out. Um, they're about to pay for the items that they are going to get. But look, based on their expression or their face, they look worried. So I'm thinking that they're trying to buy the items, but they might not have enough money to pay for them. But okay, so that's what we can kind of assume about where they are and what they're doing with the picture. Now let's go to exercise 2. It says read, listen, and read. So this is the story or that we're going to listen to, and then we're gonna read it out together later. So first, let's listen to it.
Page 90. Exercise 2. Track 19. Regular customers.
Shirley and Dan are regular customers at Save More Supermarket. They go to Save More 3 or 4 times a week. The cashiers and stock clerks at Save More know them and like them. There are fruit and vegetables, meat and fish, and cookies and cakes in the supermarket. But today, Shirley and Dan are buying apples, bananas, bread, and cheese. There is one problem. The total is $16.75. They only have a $10 bill, 5 $1 bills, and 3 quarters.
Okay, so now let's read this together. Please repeat after me. Regular customers. Shirley and Dan are regular customers at Save More Supermarket. They go to Save More 3 or 4 times a week. The cashiers and stock clerks at Save More know them and like them. There are fruit and vegetables, meat and fish, and cookies and cakes in the supermarket. But today, Shirley and Dan are buying apples, bananas, bread, and cheese. There is one problem. The total is $16.75. They only have a $10 bill, 5 $1 bills, and 3 quarters. Okay. So based on the reading, we now know why in the picture Dan and Shirley and Dan looks little depressed or don't know what to do. The reason is they don't have enough money to pay for the item because the total is $16.75. So but they only have a $10 bill, five $1 bills, and 3 quarters. So instead of $16.75, they only have $15.75. So they're missing $1 to pay for their items. So that's why they look sad or don't know what to do. Okay, so now, and then do you know the meaning of the regular customers? So here, you see here, the clue is, so if you don't know a word, what you want to do is find a clue. So here, regular customer, it means that it's a customer that comes to shop often, right? So that's why it's called regular customer. And a hint is here, Shirley and Dan are regular customers at Save More Supermarket because they go to Save More 3 or 4 times a week. See, if you're not a regular customer, you wouldn't go to a same place 3 or 4 times a week, right? You only probably go once a week. That's just a customer. But if you go more than 3 or 4 times a week, that means that you go to that store often, means you're a regular customer. Okay, so let's go to exercise 3. So after you read, A, read the sentences. Are they correct? Circle yes or no. The story is about regular customers at a restaurant. And the answer is no. The answer is no because it's not at a restaurant. They're at a grocery store. Or more specifically, they're at a Save More supermarket. So, hold on a sec. So here, this part is wrong. Right? Now number 2. Shirley and Dan go to Save More 3 or 4 times a day. Shirley and Dan go to Save More 3 or 4 times a day. This is also wrong. And the reason is right here. 3 or 4 times a day? No. In the reading, they said right here, if you go back to the second sentence, it says they go to Save More 3 or 4 times a week. So this is wrong. This is a no. Number 3, the cashiers and stock clerks know them. And we can say yes, that's correct. If you go to the third sentence right here, the cashiers and stock clerks at Save More know them and like them. Know them and like them. So this supports, this helps this statement. The cashiers and stock clerks know them. So this is the hint for this statement. So it's a yes, it's correct. Number 4, Shirley and Dan are buying meat and fish. So if we go back to the reading, there are fruit and vegetables, meat and fish, and cookies and cakes in the supermarket. But today Shirley and Dan are buying apples, bananas, bread, and cheese. So Shirley and Dan are not buying any meat or fish. They're only buying apples, bananas, bread, and cheese. So this part is wrong. The meat and fish. There's a no. Shirley, number 5, Shirley and Dan have $16. This is also wrong because, as I said before, at the end of the paragraph, the last sentence, they only have a $10 bill, so they have only one. So $10 bill, 10, $10, 5 $1 bills, so it means you have to add $5, 5 $1 bills, which is $5, and 3/4. So if you have 3/4, so quarter is 25 cents. So it means there are 3 25 cents. So it means we have total of 75 cents. This means that the actual money that they have right now is $15. $15.75. Yeah, 75 cents. So this is a no. Okay. Now, oh, it says uh, for B, it says write, correct the sentences. Uh, so what we need to do is there are a total of 4 sentences that are wrong. So which is 1, 2, 4, 5. So for number 1, it was corrected into this reading is about regular customers at a supermarket. So I'm not going to write this, but I'm going to tell you one more time what we need to change. So if we look at number 2, Shirley and Dan go to Save More 3 or 4 times a day. The reason I said this was wrong is because it's not 3 or 4 times a day. It's this part. This part is wrong. It has to be a week. A week. Yeah. Right here. I'm circling right here if you look at the top. See? A day. So here. We need to fix it. And then for number 4, Shirley and Dan are buying meat and fish. No. If we look at here, this part is wrong. Oh, sorry. Hold on a second. This part is actually wrong because this is what they're buying. They're buying apples, bananas, bread, and cheese. So this is what you need to change into. Finally, Shirley and Dan have $16. No. They actually have $15.75. So this is what we need to change into if we want to correct them. And C, answer the questions about Shirley and Dan. How much money do Shirley and Dan have? So they only have $15.75. So we can say they have, or Shirley and Dan have $15.75. I don't think I have time. But anyway, I'm actually going to show you the answer for this because I don't have enough time to write them. So here, so Shirley and Dan have $15.75. That's what you want to type here. Okay. For number 2, How many quarters do they have? Quarters. Quarters. So here, if we go back to the last paragraph, oh, they only have a $10 bill, 5 $1 bills, and 3 quarters. 3 quarters. So we can say they have 3 quarters. They have 3 quarters. Yep. Number 3, how much more money do they need? So the total is $16.75, and what they actually have at the time is $15.75. So they need one more dollar. How much more do they need? They need one, I think it's one more dollar or $1. Let's see. Or they need a dollar. Here we go. They need a dollar. Okay. Now that we have finished exercise 2, we're going to page 91. Page 91. Right here. Okay. Give me a second. So talking about money, because since we have to know about money, because if we're shopping, we have to pay for them, right? And there are many ways we can pay for the items that we're trying to purchase. So we could use cash or card or check, but I just want to make sure that the different types or different amounts of money. So we're gonna do this together. Here we have exercise 4, a picture dictionary. It's about money. If we look at A, it says write the words in the picture dictionary, then listen and repeat. So what we're gonna do, so we're going to do this together. Okay. So this is a penny. Number 1 is a penny. What is this? This is a nickel. Nickel. I don't think do I have enough time? I think. So I'm not going to have enough time, so I'm just going to show you the answers for this. But here, this is a penny. This is a nickel. Nickel is 5 cents. 5 cents. 5. So, so it's going to be 5 cents. And this is called a nickel. And I'm going to show you in this format. So number 1 is a penny. It's a nickel, 5 cents. Number 3, this is called a dime. Dime is 10 cents. 10. 10. So number 3 is a dime. And then, hold on a second. I'm not sure right here. This is a quarter that we know. This is 25 cents. Here, a quarter. And this is, I believe, let's see. This is called a half dollar. I haven't seen that in a long time. Yeah, it's a half dollar, so it's 50 cents. 50 cents. But we call it a half dollar. Another way of saying is half dollar. And this one everyone should know. This is a dollar bill, $1 bill. It's a $1 bill. Oh, I don't need to. I don't think I need to. Yeah, everyone knows this, so I'm not gonna write it. So here, $1 bill. Number 7 is a $5 bill. $5 bill. So here, a $5 bill. Number 8 is a $10 bill. And 20. I mean, number 9 is 20, so it's $20, but we say a $20 bill. And now we have, this is what we call a check. And everyone knows, you know, if you have your own bank account, you should know what this is. So a check. Now this and this, you can see that for 11, we can't see anything, but it's a card. But number 12, it says debit card. So we can safely assume that this is a credit card. So credit card, 11 is a credit card, and number 12 is a debit card. All right, pretty easy. So penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, a $half, $1 bill, a $5 bill, a $10 bill, a $20 bill, a check, a credit card, and a debit card. Okay? Okay, great. Now, let's look at the bottom. It says, talk with a partner, look at the pictures, change the bold word, and make conversation. Do you have change for $1? Sure. What do you need? I need 4 quarters. Here you are. So, whenever we ask for a change, it means, for example, a change for $1, we should be, something, we have to give them something lower than $1. So it could be nickels, quarters, dimes, or even a half quarter. I mean, half a dollar, a $half, right? But if I were to give you a $20 bill, so for example here, number 3. So if I'm gonna say, do you have a change for a $20 bill? Sure. What do you need? Here, I need 2 $10 bills. Here you are. But instead of $10 bills, it could be even lower. It could be, when you ask for change, it could, change, it could be, instead of 2 $10 bills, it could be $21 bills, right? So that's the meaning behind, do you have a change? Can you break it down into lower amount of money that you have? So for $1, it'd be 4 quarters. For $20 bill, it'd be 2 $10 bills. This is a quarter, so you need 2 dimes and 1 nickel. And this is a dime, so we need 2 nickels to become a dime. Yeah. So that's it for part 3 of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.